Hello, friends. I'm Rick Beatty. I'm the senior minister here at Unity of Royal Oak in Royal Oak, Michigan. And it is an honor and a privilege for me to share a meditation and some ideas with you for Wednesday, the 29th day of March 2023. And I want to begin by sharing with you the daily word reading for today. And I do so with the permission of Unity, the publishers of Daily Word. And the theme for today's reading is healing. My healing, and the affirmation is, my healing is assured. I am whole. My healing is assured. I am whole. All healing originates from the divine spirit within. When I have a healing need of any kind, I pray affirming perfect wholeness as the truth of my being. Appearances may be deceiving, especially when it looks as though nothing positive is happening. However, I remain patient and undaunted as I continue to affirm perfect wholeness. I have faith my healing is happening in my consciousness. As I sit quietly, I visualize healing energy flowing through me. I open myself to healing and claim wholeness as the truth of my life. There is no healing need so great that it can keep my realization of wholeness from me. I release my illness to the indwelling divine presence and let it go. In perfect trust, I am healed. And the Bible reading for today is from the book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 8. Then your light shall break forth like the dawn, and your healing shall spring up quickly. This reading is a very poignant one for me today, particularly. I can't remember if it was last Wednesday or the prior Wednesday. I shared with you the story of a young man that we here at Unity of Royal Oak have been wrapping ourselves around and holding in the light of God. A young man dealing with cancer for the second time in his life, a very aggressive form of soft tissue cancer. And his cancer has progressed. And some people have said to me, Rick, how can you always claim that healing is always possible? And it's from this place. We are eternal beings. Healing, coming into a place of peace and harmony with whatever is going on in life, is always possible. I absolutely believe it. I've been with many people who are struggling with illness, cancer of every kind, all kinds of calamities. And everybody wants a cure. Sometimes there is no cure. For this young man, there is no cure. He will ultimately make his transition as a result of the activity of this cancer in the body temple, in his body, the physical body. But in his spirit, healing is possible. Healing is the peace that passes understanding. Healing is the making peace with the journey. Trusting and knowing that we are, each of us, eternal spiritual beings. While we have a body, we're not the body that we wear. So I'm going to start some music. I'm going to invite you to meditate with me, because tonight we're going to be celebrating a special ceremony with this young man in honor of his desire to be connected to his beloved friend as a son is to a mother. And so we're going to make that happen. And I invite you to lend that some of your energy as well. Okay, the music I'm using today is Gregory Barrett. It's called The Heart of Oneness, Music for Meditation, and I use it with his permission. And I'm going to invite you to take a deep breath with me and sigh it out. And take another deep breath in and release it. One more deep breath in and release it. And now allow your breathing to return to its normal pattern. Whatever that pattern is, don't force it, don't hurry it, don't suppress it, just let it be. The breath gently rises and falls right on time. Should you hear any noise, other than the music in the background and my voice, if you hear something, let it simply be a reminder to you to turn within, to turn away from the noise and to turn within to the peace that is your birthright, the peace that is yours, the peace that Jesus, our master teacher, promised. You can meditate with your eyes open or closed, softly focused, all work. All these things work. With every breath you take, allow yourself to become a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more immersed in the presence of God, a little bit more aware of your own expanding consciousness of healing and wholeness. Healing for yourself and healing for anybody that you include in your thoughts. And I invite you to call to mind anyone that you know, including yourself, that may be seeking healing. And I invite you also to open your heart to this young man of 22 years of age who is wanting to do all the things that any 22-year-old guy wants to do. Get an apartment and a job and make a life. And those things are not happening for him in the way that he had hoped, or any of us had hoped for him. And yet I am grateful for him, for the love that he has drawn to himself. It's been a powerful thing to witness. And certainly there are situations all over our planet that we would see healed. The amount of violence and mass shootings in the United States this year. The most recent one in in Nashville. The recent issue at Michigan State University. The circumstances between the Ukraine and Russia and China. Whatever is going on there, we don't have to know. And we remember that all of these things are prayer requests from a culture and a society that is struggling to find a new way of being. And what we really and ultimately hope for is a new way of being. In the world, not of the world, in it, transforming it. I invite you to pray with me. Almighty Father, Mother, and everything God, we give thanks for this life that lives us. We give thanks for your life that lifts us. We give thanks for the love that calls us into itself. And we wrap a young man right now who is in his hospital bed, not far from Unity of Royal Oak, in light and in love. Knowing, God, that his life is your life, and that life is eternal always, as is all life. So we bless each other, and by our presence here, we bless the world. And so it is. Amen. Friends, I invite you to connect with us in person if you're local. 10 a.m. every Sunday morning. We're coming up on Palm Sunday and then Easter. We have appropriate and really nice celebrations planned. We hope you can be a part of us. Check our website at unityofroyaloak.org for information about everything we have going on. And as always, we appreciate any financial contribution you are guided to make. It helps make everything that we do possible. My friends, there are no words to express my personal gratitude to you, and so I will bow to you and say namaste.